Hello everybody, it's Detech with Nokta Makro. First of all, I hope you guys are all doing fine wherever you are in the world. Today I'm going to be talking about the legend again, and I would like to share some exciting news with you. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the new features and some advancements we're going to be giving to our users. I would say soon. I'm not going to give you an exact date, but I would like to at least share with you guys what's going to be included in the next update. So please, as always, if you have any questions, I will please ask you to hold off with your questions, and I will try to answer them when I'm done with the video. So now what's coming up for the legend? Now, number one, of course, the iron buys. Okay, as we promised many customers, we're going to be giving the iron bias feature in the update. Along with the iron bias, we may give a third frequency, multi-frequency, M3, okay, with the next update. The next one, oh, by the way, guys, this is what I want to mention. I would say almost all, these features that I'm going to be mentioning, that's going to be, that's going to be given in an update for the legend are decided upon, it's based on customer request. Some of you may know, some of you may not know that I actually asked on a few groups and forums, what else do the legend customers need? What else do they want to see in the legend? And there were tons and tons of answers, So we went through them and we picked the ones that we could give in a short period of time. So what I'm going to mention today, these like new features, okay, are all picked from the responses of our real customers, real users of the legend, okay? So now I'm going to start again. Iron bias. We've been mentioning this for a while now, so we're going to be giving the iron bias feature. Along with the iron bias, actually, I think we're going to be giving a new multi-frequency. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe we're going to call it M3, okay? So that's number one. Number two, okay, so some customers suggested that we boost the audio level of the deeper targets, like the weaker signals. So we actually decided to add an audio gain setting, okay, to the legend. So that's going to be part of the update, the next update, audio gain. Now, a tone pitch mode, or some people call it tone pitch, some people call it, differently, but a tone pitch. Many customers ask for a tone pitch mode. It's going to be, included in the next update, okay? Now, another update we're going to be giving is, okay, so some customers said they were having a hard time, okay, seeing the settings and which setting is selected because the icons are small and the frame is thin, okay? So we cannot make the frame thicker, but we're gonna make the icon blink, okay, when it's selected. So you'll be able to see it better, okay? So this is in the settings menu. When the setting is selected, now it's gonna start blinking, Okay, that's another one we're gonna be giving in the next update. Let me check my notes here. Okay, factory reset or going back to factory defaults. I think this is one question that we've been getting since, you know, it was released. How do I do a factory reset? And when people say factory reset, they actually mean going back to factory defaults. So we're actually adding a factory default, okay, option to the legend. Let me see. Next one on the line, mute. Okay, mute function. I've seen this already. So it's done. Mute function is added to the legend. That's going to be in the next update. So with the push of a button, you'll be able to mute the detector, just like in the Simplex. Okay. Let me see what else. Oh, here's an interesting one. Some people suggested that we put a mineralization bar, show the mineralization level, okay? And unfortunately, I mean, as you can see, we don't really have room anymore on that screen. It's pretty, you know, busy already. So we're going to be using, and this was actually suggested by one or two guys on a forum, I believe. We're going to be using the ferro check bar also as the mineralization bar, okay? So you're going to be able to switch between the two, okay? So we're adding a mineralization indicator, okay? Let me see what else. Oh, this is an interesting one too. Many customers ask for the headphones and the speaker to give sound at the same time. Now, initially, I did not really understand why they would ask for this, but then, you know, then I realized that many people, especially those who are on social media, who are doing videos, when they want to show certain things to the viewers, they want that sound to come through the headphones and through the, what do you call that? Speaker at the same time. So this is going to be in the next update as well. Okay? And let me see what else. Is there anything else? I think this is all for now. Okay? But now this is what I want to tell you. This is one batch of new features. Okay? That we're going to be releasing. And when, please don't ask me when. I don't know the exact date, but let me tell you this. As of this Friday, we're going to have a national holiday. So we're going to be closed for the whole week, next week. Okay? And then once we come back, it's May 9th already. So I would say the engineers will work on it for a couple of more weeks. And then we're going to be sending it out to testers, get it tested, and then we're going to release it. So I don't have an exact date, but it's not months. We're talking about some weeks, but I cannot tell you exactly how many weeks, okay? So, what else? And then actually probably we'll have, not immediately, but we're going to have another update for the legend where we may surprise you with some, more exciting, features that can even, affect performance or whatever. So as you can see, okay, the legend, as promised, as claimed, okay, is currently the best, simultaneous multi-frequency detector you can get, especially at the price point it is. It's just, unbelievable. Some people really thought that we were hyping this detector when we released it. But thank God now we have thousands of users backing us up, okay? And as we promised, it's also, we're going to continue to work on it. We're going to continue to advance it to the maximum we can, okay? we ask people what they want to see in a legend other than what they have right now. You know, customers, real users gave us feedback. This is all written on the groups. You can go and read it yourself. All these were picked from customer responses. So at this point, I can, you know, I'm so confident, and I can say this very confidently, that the legend, you know, is really a legendary product, and it's really changing the game at the price point it is for multi-frequency. Now, there are still, okay, some people out there trying to prove that a much more expensive detector, you know, will outperform the legend simply because it costs a lot more. I'm sorry, but now, you know, we also watch videos. We also see comparisons. We also see live dig videos from people. And we can tell that that's not the case. I am sorry, but just because somebody paid, you know, a 2.5 times more than a detector doesn't make it better than the legend, okay? So listen, we never said the legend is perfect because there is no perfect detector. But the legend, right now, we believe when we say don't pay more for less is proving it, and we have many thousands backing us up with these claims. Now, this doesn't mean nobody's going to have an issue. This doesn't mean that we're not going to have any service issues. Of course we will. I mean, there is no product in the world, you know, where there is zero issues. It's just not, you know, the reality. It's that simply cannot happen. But we are 100% behind this product. Okay, we had a few issues, service issues with the units we shipped already, and I believe we did a very good job taking care of them, taking care of the customers, you know, getting them replaced and all that. And now, with all these new features being added, I think now I can also, you know, take a week off, which I'm still going to be working from home, but relax a bit. And I also, you know, thank you guys, the real users of the legend, you know, for trusting us, for showing the trust and the, you know, the confidence. We really appreciate that. And like I said, the legend is just gonna get better, okay? So now I will quickly, once again, very quickly go over, okay, the what we're gonna do, what we're gonna give, the new features that we're gonna do in the next update, and then maybe I will answer a few questions. Number one, iron bias and a new multi-frequency M3, okay? And audio gain setting, audio gain. This is gonna be useful for, you know, like deeper, weaker targets where it's gonna boost the audio, okay? Number three, a tone pitch mode. Many people asked for this, so it's gonna be included. We're gonna have the frame. No, not the frame. We're gonna have the selected setting in the settings section blink when it's selected, so that people can see it easily. Okay. Oh, one more thing that I skipped before actually. When people are notching, when they're doing, you know, the notch filter, you know how the icon, the cursor, sorry, jumps all around, and you're trying to notch something out, and if you're getting any, you know, like interference, it starts, you know, putting the target ID on screen, and it's very hard. So what we're going to do right now is take that sensitivity all the way down automatically when you go into the notch, okay, filter, so you can easily do the notching. I skipped that before. I forgot to mention that. Okay, factory default with a push of a button. Okay, so you had to delete the user profiles to go back to factory defaults. Now you'll be able to go back to factory defaults with a push of a button. Mute function. Many people ask for it, so we're giving it. A mineralization bar. We're gonna use the ferro check bar. Okay. Also as the mineralization bar, so people who want to use it as a mineralization bar will be able to swap between the two. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, the headphones and the speaker giving sound at the same time. This is gonna be a feature. Okay, and did I skip? Oh, actually, yeah, I skipped one more. I'm so sorry, guys. And that is, once you change your mode and everything, the discrimination pattern would revert back to custom, and this confused people, and it actually I think created some problems for people because they didn't realize that it was switching back to custom discrimination. So now the discrimination pattern will stay where it is, where you last left it at. So it's not going to revert back to the custom one anymore. That's another one. Okay, so thank you so much. Do you have any questions? Oh, I just want to mention one more thing. I will please ask everybody, if you own a legend, I'm sure by now you're kind of getting a handle on it and you have your own user experience on it. And what I see is almost everybody is loving the legend, okay? But if you don't own a legend, okay, this is for people who don't own a legend and you're just kind of like reading comments, feedbacks, and watching videos. Okay, so please don't base your decision on, one source, okay? Please talk to people who own the legend. Talk to people who've been using it for a while now. Watch other videos. And the only reason why I'm saying this, now, there was a video about our ferro check, okay? Now, let me explain. Where the gentleman was claiming that the ferro check was not working right. Well, now, go read some of the forums or watch videos to see how ferro check is actually working great. If you know what you want out of the ferro check. If you're, expecting miracles from the ferro check, well, yeah, you're going to be disappointed. But if you read the manual and really use it the way it's supposed to be used and don't expect the ferro check to work from an item that is, I don't know, a foot deep, it's not going to work because it's explained. It's for shallower items, for shallower targets, and it really works like a charm. We are behind this 100%, okay? Of course, it's never going to be 100% accurate, but you're going to see the accuracy level is pretty up there, okay? So please, okay, don't, watch one source and make decisions or assumptions about the legend, okay? So, what else? Do I want to mention anything else? No, actually, this is all I wanted to, most trash is shallow anyway, Liam wrote. Yes, correct. That's what it should be used for, the ferro check. That's why it's there, for shallow trash. That's the whole purpose of that feature. So to make it, seem like it was put there for another purpose and it's not working correctly, I'm sorry, but to me, this is not, this is not a naive comment, okay? Anyway, any questions? Any questions? Michael Truckler, definitely interested in trying one out. Thank you. Any questions about the legend? Any questions about the new features that's coming up for the legend? Anything, guys? I'm just going to give you a few seconds to ask any questions you may have. M3, it's we're adding one more multi-frequency. That's what it is, M3. Any other questions? Anybody? Okay. Okay then. I think it's time to say bye. Thank you so much. Okay, and if you have any questions, okay, one question. Does factory reset roll back the version? No, the factory reset does not roll back the version. If you're talking about the factory, like default, the new setting we're going to be adding, that's just to go back to factory defaults. It doesn't change the software version at all. Now there's some questions. Can you do a software telling me where? Oh my God, it's going too quick, guys. Thanks for all the work. Thank you. Will there be 3 frequencies on beach mode? I don't know what you mean by that, but we do not share how many frequencies are used for the for different modes or for different frequencies. Okay. M3 for what type of targets? I cannot really share all the details right now. This was just an overview of what's coming next for the legend. As we're releasing the update, I'm gonna be telling you. I'm gonna be giving you more information on all the new settings and the features. Okay. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Nokta Makro loves you. Thank you for being our customers. We love you all and have legendary days and hunts. Bye.